what's up you guys, I'm Pluto and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I think Activision should make a Spyro remake or remaster. Now for those of you who have been living under a rock, you will know that Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy was actually released a week ago today, and it has actually topped the charts, which is really awesome for a game that usually isn't very mainstream. So this is quite a good signal to Activision that we like remakes and remasters of original mascots. Now, if I do believe Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, or for a long time a Crash remake, was asked for from fans, so it really does go to show that listening to fans really does top the charts and really does bring franchises back to life, if that makes sense. Before the announcement of the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, the series and the fandom as a whole was pretty dead, and the last Crash game we had really gotten was Crash the Titans or something like that, and it wasn't a very good game and everybody hated it technically, and it was just nothing quite to the originals or anything really touched the originals. But since the release of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy and even the announcement, it has really brought the hype back up. What happened to Crash? The same thing happened to Spyro as well. I mean, after the original Crash game trilogy was made, Crash did go downhill a little bit with some spin-off games that weren't that great. As Spyro, on the other hand, I feel like Spyro took a lot more of a harder fall than Crash did. Not even one Spyro game was well critically or well acclaimed, such as there were some Crash games that were like labelled as okay, like Crash Bandicoot Wrath of the Cortex and Crash to Insanity, as on the other hand, Spyro just didn't do very well at all, like with The Legend of Spyro and then Skylanders. So really, Spyro has just taken a really hard fall, but obviously Crash has not taken as much of a hard fall, and a lot of Spyro fans have moved on, and I feel like a lot of Crash fans probably moved on as well. However, I feel like if they were to remake Spyro, then a lot of fans would come back, because the original Spyro trilogy is just as legendary as the original Crash trilogy. Now Activision has a taste of what happens if they do listen to their fans and ask fans what they want and give the fans what they like. Obviously we wanted Crash Remaster, and the Crash Remaster was a very good choice because the game has done really well, critically acclaimed. I have a hard time saying that word. And hey, if they can remaster Crash, why not remaster Spyro? Spyro was just as popular as Crash in the 90s, so I seriously cannot see why not. If I do recall correctly, I remember hearing somewhere that Sony are going to be releasing, or there are going to be some original re-releases and remakes of some classic PlayStation 1 games, such as what would be really cool, obviously they've already done Crash Bandicoot, it'd be really cool if they did Tomb Raider, but obviously I feel like Spyro should be their next choice, because Spyro, again, just as popular as Crash, and I seriously don't understand why it's being so, like the subject isn't as broad as it should be. I think a lot more people should request this kind of remake, because again, Spyro just as awesome as Crash. And like I said earlier, now that they have a rough idea of what will happen if they do a remake of a classic game title from back whenever, and it does reel in a lot of older fans and even reels in people who have never really played these franchises before. A good example is that I never really played much of Crash Bandicoot when I was younger, because it was a little bit before my time. So when the Insane Trilogy was announced, I was thinking, hey, I'm gonna try this because I've heard so many good things about Crash and it is a platformer. So I feel like this is gonna be good, and you know, the more sales and the more anticipation, the more money for Activision, and you know, these game companies sure do love their money. So that's all my thoughts for this topic. Let me know down in the comments why you think a Spyro remake should be done, and if you think a Spyro should be remade at all, and if so, what your predictions to what it will be like and when it will be announced. It will be Spyro's 20th anniversary next year in 2018, so maybe we might hear something then, but don't get your hopes up too high. Thanks for watching the video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Goodbye and take care.